Namaste, Sat Sri Akal, Assalamu Alaikum. Welcome everyone to the Diwali celebration. My practice today that I'm offering to you is a practice to honor Lakshmi. Lakshmi is the deity of wealth and prosperity, and there are 8 forms of Lakshmi. Ashta Lakshmi, the 8-fold Lakshmi. And we're going to explore some of those different forms today. I also encourage you to go to my website to read the blog that I've written about Ashta Lakshmi, to give you some more information and to broaden and deepen your practice and your relationship with the philosophy of yoga and the mythology that can be invested into our practice. It's coming into your Sukhasana, your seat of comfort. Bringing your hands together in Anjali Mudra. So Anjali Mudra is bringing the tips and the outer edges of the hands together with the palms slightly apart. This is the seed of potentiality. Anjali Mudra. We open by chanting Om, the primordial vibration of the universe, 3 times. Inhale fully to prepare. Om. 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 Honoring the creation, the sustenance and dissolution. Honoring Lakshmi, one who is the creator of all deities, the creator of all existence, one who offers us boons of wealth and prosperity in all fields, one who is fearless in protection of us. We will open by chanting the core mantra for Lakshmi, and then I'm going to introduce to you the mantra for the different forms of Lakshmi throughout our practice. We open by chanting Om Shri Mahalakshmi Ye Namaha. Om Shri Mahalakshmi Ye Namaha. Maha means great. We'll chant 3 times. And as we chant the mantra, we'll do the prayer wheel, the lotus prayer wheel, Padma. So starting with Anjali, we turn our fingers downwards, creating this triangle. This is the Shakti Trimurti Mudra. Bring the backs of our hands together, open the palms, coming into Pushpanjali, the offering mudra. Bring the thumbs together, open out the fingers, coming into Padma mudra. So this is a sequence of several mudra that come together to create the lotus prayer wheel, the Padma wheel, Padma Chakra. Chakra means wheel. So let's have a practice of that first, and then we'll chant our mantra. So Anjali, Trimurti, bringing the hands together into Pushpanjali, thumbs together, open out the fingers, Padma, and then returning back to Anjali, and so on. And as we cycle through the prayer wheel, we can lift the hands up towards the Sahasrara chakra, and then back down towards the Anahata chakra, so from the heart to the crown, from the expansiveness of love, faith, joy at the heart to the expansiveness of enlightenment, wisdom and knowledge at the crown. Okay, this is a thumbs up. This means, hey, we're all good. Om Shri Mahalakshmi Ye Namaha. Om Shri Mahalakshmiye Namaha. Om Shri Mahalakshmiye Namaha. Return back to the heart space, the Anahata chakra. Offering Pushpanjali to close this mantra recitation. Now let's begin by creating circles, Sufi circles. So if you're sitting on your cushion, as often I am, let's remove that, hands on your knees. Let's circle with the heart coming forward and then going over to one side. I'm going over to the right. It matters not which direction you start with because we're going to reverse this. And Sufi circles are to really connect with our Swadhisthana chakra, the seat of our emotions, our passions. Lakshmi represents the qualities of creation, of nurturing, of protection. So really starting with these rooting the Muladhara and the Swadhisthana chakras there. And Lakshmi is the bountiful, benevolent creator, the life-giving, vibrant force of Shakti. So reverse that motion from your Sufi circles. Lakshmi offers boundless wealth, prosperity, and generosity. Let's come into stillness here. Let's place the left hand on the earth and reach up and over with the right hand. You can bring the thumb and index together in Gyan Mudra. Gently over to the left, gazing down or up towards the sky, coming into a crescent shape here. Let's go through center over to the other side. And your core mantra today is Om Shri Mahalakshmiye Namaha. Let's do that 3 times in both directions. And then back to center, my friends. And when you come to center, let's reach up with the arms, open out the heart, open out the palms, lift the gaze. Coming into Namaskar above the crown. Exhale, hands to heart. Open out, reach up. Lift the gaze, Namaskar. This almost creating this shape of the flame of the candles. So Diwali is celebrated by cleaning the home, wearing new clothes, making food and sharing food, and lighting candles either. And you will see temples and gurdwaras all lit up. Diwali is celebrated by Sikhs, by Hindus, by Jains. So it's a global festival. Let's do it one more time because I lost count, my friends. Exhale, hands to the heart. Now this time as we reach up, we're going to go over to the right. Look over the right shoulder. Inhale to center, over to the left. It's a gentle twist here and back to center, my friends. Let's bring the soles of our feet together to come into Baddha Konasana. And let's fold forward here. Breathing into the places as we bring together our spiritual practice with our physical practice. This practice of sadhana, this art form in which we bring all the layers of the self, both the universal soul, the individual soul, and our material and physical forms. We pay heed to all of the layers of the self. So Shakti in the form of Lakshmi. Lakshmi has 8 distinct forms. And these forms are said to meet all of human need and to fulfill all human potential. Let's bring the feet in slightly closer together now, bringing the heels in towards the self, opening out the knees. This is Parivadasana. the Devi form of Baddha Konasana. And perhaps you interlace your fingers around your toes and gently flutter the knees, the wings of the body. When we have wings of the body, like a butterfly. You know, a butterfly has the upper wings and the lower wings. And Lakshmi, because Lakshmi is able to meet all of human need and moves us into a place of liberation, Lakshmi is said to be the mother of the universe, Jagannatha, 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 the mother of the universe. Okay, my friends, let's pause there for a moment. Extend the left leg long, tuck in the right heel. Reach up, and as you reach up, place the right hand behind you, left hand on your heart, lift the seat. So we come into this variation of Chamatkarasana, wild thing variation. Exhale, seat to the earth. Take a moment here. Let's extend the right leg long, fold in the left. And again, let's reach up, left hand behind, right hand on the heart, and then lift the seat. Exhale, my friends, back to the earth. I just shuffle back so you can see all of me. Now, we're going to move, before we move into our cat-cow, just want to introduce you to the mudra that is often associated with Lakshmi. So there are two mudras. And when you see the murti or the statue form of Lakshmi, you'll often see the right hand in Abhaya mudra and the left hand in Varada mudra. So the right hand, all the fingers together, slightly curled. This is the symbol of protection, of fearlessness. The left hand, again slightly cupped and tipping forward. This is the gesture of giving, of offering, of generosity. So there's the protection and then there's the abundance. And this is Varada and Abhaya mudra. And as we go through the 8 forms of Lakshmi, we'll go through the Lakshmi form of Adi Lakshmi. Adi Lakshmi is the primordial representation or depiction of Lakshmi. And that Adi Lakshmi connects to spirituality, liberation, joy and bliss. And the mantra associated with that is Om Mahalakshmi Namaha. So Om Mahalakshmi Namaha. We then move into the form of Dhanna or Shvarya Lakshmi. This is the form of Lakshmi, or the source of wealth and prosperity that is connected to material wealth and material prosperity. It is what brings us wealth. It is what brings us comfort, sustenance, abundance, enoughness, contentment. The mantra, Om Dana Lakshmi Ye Namaha. Om Dana Lakshmi Namaha. Om Dana Lakshmi Namaha. Om Dana Lakshmi Namaha. Then we move into Dhanya. And Dhanya is the form of Lakshmi that is connected to the harvest of food, of nourishment. It is connected to health and longevity. Dhanya, Dhanya Lakshmi. Mantra is Om Dhanya Lakshmi Namaha. Om Dhanya Lakshmi Namaha. Om Dhanya Lakshmi Namaha. So it's 3 forms so far. Then we move into Gaja Lakshmi. And Gaja Lakshmi is connected to the elephant, Gajendra. And the qualities or the source of wealth and prosperity and abundance is power, status, authority. It is also empathy with sentient beings, in particular animals that give us food and nourishment, that till the earth for us, that give us milk. Om Gaja Lakshmi Namaha. Om Gaja Lakshmi Namaha. Om Gaja Lakshmi Namaha. We then move into the form that is associated with fertility, with creativity, the form that gives us the blessings of progeny and offspring, the form that honors and holds us to account for our legacy to our descendants, whether direct or indirect. Santana Lakshmi, sorry. Om Santana Lakshmi Namaha. Om Santana Lakshmi Namaha. Om Santana Lakshmi Namaha. Santana Lakshmi Namaha. Then we move into the final three, and we have Veera or Darya Lakshmi. This is Lakshmi of strength, of valor, of courage, of perseverance, of willpower to overcome obstacles. Om Darya Lakshmi Namaha. Om Darya Lakshmi Namaha. Om Darya Lakshmi Namaha. And from Darya we move into Veera Lakshmi. Sorry, Veera, that was Veera Lakshmi. We move into Vidya Lakshmi. Vidya Lakshmi is the form that is associated with the source of knowledge, wisdom, intelligence, learning, education, arts and sciences. Om Vidya Lakshmi Namaha. Om Vidya Lakshmi Namaha. Om Vidya Lakshmi Namaha. And finally, we move into the form of Lakshmi Vijaya or Jaya Lakshmi. Vijaya, Jaya means victory and success in achieving our goals, in meeting our aims, in fulfilling our ambitions and aspirations. Vijaya. And the mantra is Om Jaya Lakshmi Namaha. Om Jaya Lakshmi Namaha. Om Jaya Lakshmi Namaha. So we have all of the 8 forms of Lakshmi there. And let's honor those, think about all those qualities, the wealth and prosperity. It has tangible forms, it has intangible forms, it has material aspects, it has spiritual aspects. It has aspects for the self and aspects for our community. So as we move through the rest of our sequence, draw upon those sources of Lakshmi, that 8-fold Lakshmi, Ashta Lakshmi. And draw upon the Abhaya and Varada mantras as we move forward. Remember, the article that talks to you about this in more detail is on my website, www.rebelyogatribe.co.uk. Okay, my friends, let's move onto all fours here. Remember, you can pad the mat with a blanket should you wish to have some padding. So let's come into cat-cow here, creating waves through the spine. And let's honor Adi Lakshmi here. And Adi Lakshmi is the primordial Lakshmi, the primeval Lakshmi. The mythology is that Lakshmi was called down to the earth when the oceans were being churned by her father, the sage Vrigu. And he asked for Lakshmi to intervene in the turmoil and turbulence that humans were experiencing, so that they may be guided by the cosmic intelligence of the divine. And therefore, when Lakshmi descended to the earth from the heavens, she offered liberation through the spiritual path. Now here, my friends, let's reach back with the left leg. Come into this balance here, Vyagrasana. Bend into that left knee and reach back with the right hand to take hold of the left foot. Open out the heart and the gaze behind you. Here, this form of Lakshmi, Adi Lakshmi, has 4 arms and hands. Exhale, release that foot. Let's reach back with the right leg. And in one hand adopts the Abhaya Mudra, the other adopts the Varada Mudra, and then the other two hands hold a lotus flower and a white flag. Bend into the right knee. Let's reach back with the left hand. Open the heart, lift the gaze. The white flag represents surrender to the divine, and the lotus represents enlightenment through love, commitment and action in times when there is injustice, when there is suffering. One more breath here, and then let's release the hand coming down to the earth here. Now from here, let's turn the right leg out, extend the left leg to the side, coming into Parigrasana, gate pose. So the left leg is extended, foot on the earth, right knee is bent, hands on your hips, open out the hands here. Come into your Abhaya and Varada Mudra here. One full breath here, my friends. And then from here, let's crescent over to both sides, taking alternate sides and flowing here 3 times from left to right, bringing the hand into Gyan Mudra, thumb and index connected. And so another mythology associated with Lakshmi is that Lakshmi gave birth from the womb of the universe itself. And it is said that from Lakshmi burst forth the cosmic egg, Brahma-anda, Brahmanda, Brahma-anda. Brahma, the cosmic universe, Anda, egg. Let's come back into stillness here, and then bring the left knee in, extend the right leg out. And here, my friends, again, I'm going to give you the option of coming into your Varada and Abhaya Mudra. And you can swap hands, or you can stay with the right hand in Abhaya and the left hand in Varada, which is the most common form. And it is said that through these eggs, that these 3 eggs that were given birth to, they were given birth to Vishnu, to Brahma and to Shiva. To Ambika, to Lakshmi, to Saraswati. Left and right here, crescent flowing. And it is these deities that were the primordial deities that then from which all other life forms were created. Brahma, Vishnu and Shiva. It is also said that the Adi Lakshmi form is the form that gives birth to Rajas, Sattva and Tamas. Rajas is the fire of action. Sattva is the light of devotion. Tamas is the solidity of form and dissolution of form. Each of these are connected to deity, to Saraswati, to Lakshmi and to Kali. Okay, my friends, let's bring that right knee back in. I might get carried away here with my conversations here. So let's come on to our all fours again and rise into mountain Parvatasana. And let's walk through the feet here. So bending into the knee. And while you do that, I shall create a little bit of a space for me not to get caught up in my robe here. And reach back with your right leg here. Bend into the knee and bring that right toe behind the left leg, coming into an extended version of Chamatkarasana, wild thing. Left leg's extended, right hand reaching up and over, right foot, ball of the foot on the earth. Exhale, bring the right hand back, pivot on that left foot, coming back into Parvatasana. We're going to go the other way, so make sure you have more space. I'm by the wall. This is always fun. Take that left leg long behind you. Bend into your knee. Pivot on the ball of the right foot and bring the left foot onto the earth behind you. Extend through the left leg. Right leg, sorry, and bring the hand to the heart or reach up and over with the left hand. Exhale, left hand back to the earth. And bring both feet back into alignment in Parvatasana. Here, my friends, we're going to walk our hands to the top of our mat, coming into our forward fold Uttanasana. Now, the second form of the deity is Ashta Lakshmi. Ashta Lakshmi. This deity has 6 arms and legs. So let's reach overhead. Exhale, fold forward, coming into Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach up. Surya Namaskar A. Sorry, Ardha Surya Namaskar. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach up towards the sky. Last time, exhale to fold forward. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. And then rise up. Now this Lakshmi, Ashta Lakshmi, this form is associated with the tangible wealth, riches and prosperity of home, of land, of money. But more significantly, this deity is the intangible connection to the riches of the spiritual world. This is where we have drawn upon our courage, our determination, our willpower to overcome life's obstacles and hurdles and struggles. The courage with which we face those fears. Moving into Surya Namaskar A. Inhale, hands reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Step back with the right leg and bring the knee to the earth. Untuck the toes, hands reach up. Exhale, hands in Anjali at the heart. Here, let's do a prayer wheel. Hands to the earth. Tuck the toes, step back along with the left leg. Coming into Parvatasana. Bring the knees to the earth. Exhale and heart and chin to the earth in Ashtangasana. 8-limbed pose. Slide the knees away. Let's rise up in Bhujangasana Cobra. And here, my friends, let's sway. Sahaja. Really enjoying the sway of the movements. And then back into mountain pose. We're going to step forward with the right foot here, my friends. So let's bring the left knee to the earth and then step forward. Inhale, hands to sky. Exhale, hands into Anjali. Prayer wheel here. Hands to the earth. Tuck the toes and step forward. Forward fold. Inhale to unwind the spine and rise up. Exhale, Anjali to the heart. Come into Abhaya and Bharata here. Take a moment. Exhale, hands reach to sky. Let's move through Surya Namaskar on the left side. Forward fold, hands on knees. Let's step back with the left leg and bring the left knee to the earth. Untuck the toes, hands reach up. Exhale, Anjali. And our lotus prayer wheel. Hands to the earth. Tuck the toes, step back along with the right leg. Coming into your mountain pose, Bharvatasana here. When you're ready, knees, chest, chin to the earth in Ashta Lakshmi. Slide the knees away, rise up in Cobra, Bhujangasana. Back into table, back into mountain. We're going to step forward with the left foot here, so bring your right knee to the earth and step forward with your left foot. Hands reach to sky. Exhale, Anjali to the heart. Padma prayer wheel here. Hands to the earth. Tuck the toes and step forward. Unwind the spine to rise up. Hands to sky. Exhale, Anjali to the heart. Abhaya Varada Mudra there. Take a moment here, my friends. As I talk to you about the story of Ashta Lakshmi and Vishnu, also known as Narayana. So Lakshmi is the consort of Vishnu, of Narayana. And it is said that Lakshmi became frustrated with the attitude that Vishnu, Narayana had towards wealth, towards riches, towards resource and assets and abundance. Lord Vishnu was dismissive and casual, uncaring, and so Lakshmi, Ashta Lakshmi, left the heavens to the earth, and Vishnu followed. He could not find her wherever he seeked, so he ended up in the forest. Here, from my friends, let's reach up. Exhale, hands to the heart and turn to the left, so you have the full length of your mat here in front of you. And let's step across with our left leg, so we come into our Devi Asana pose, our goddess pose. So Vishnu, as he was seeking Lakshmi, entered a forest, and he spent many years in this forest. He became humble. He lived simply, without abundance of food or shelter. He lived among the forest dwellers. And one day Lakshmi, Ashta Lakshmi and Vishnu came across one another. Lakshmi failed to recognize him. They failed to reconcile with one another. Let's place the left hand on the left leg and reach up and over with the right hand, crescent here from left to right. 3 times in both directions. And then straighten through the legs. Let's turn the left foot out, hinge over to the left to come to Trikonasana, triangle pose. Now that right arm can be reaching up, or it can be on that right hip. The left hand can be on the left leg or on a block, my friends. You find what suits you here. During this time when Vishnu was in the forest, he had taken a loan, and the person who had given him the loan would not release him from the debt. No matter how hard Vishnu worked, he could not pay off the debt. He could not be free of the debt. And until he was free of the debt, he could not leave the forest to follow his heart and follow his instinct that Lakshmi was nearby. Let's bend into that left knee, rising up into warrior Virabhadrasana. Right hand onto the right leg, left arm up and over. And then let's flow here into extended side angle and Shanti warrior. And so when Lakshmi realized that Vishnu would not be freed from his debt from Kubera, she showered Vishnu with abundance of land, of food, of shelter, so that he could be freed from the debt. And the lesson of the story is that when we have much, we fail to appreciate and be grateful for it. When we have little, we may feel imprisoned and a feeling of lack and scarcity. But if we endeavour to continue our efforts to stay committed, to have the willpower to find ways in which we can find security and stability in our lives, like attracts like, abundance will grow from there. Let's turn the right foot out, hinge over to the right, coming into Trikonasana over here on this side, and again using your block if you wish. Let's move into Danya Lakshmi. Danya Lakshmi is one who is blessed with the abundance of nature, the harvest of nature. Lakshmi here has 8 arms, and 3 of them are holding a sheaf of paddy, of sugarcane, of bananas. This is our richness of food. But without food, we are unable to survive. Coming into Warrior 2, Virabhadrasana, Mahavirabhadrasana. And then exhale into Shanti Warrior. And from here, let's flow from Shanti into extended side angle, Parshavottanasana. Flowing 3 times. It is said that when the Pandavas from the Mahabharata were in exile, Lakshmi crafted them a pot, a kalash, a clay pot, a wooden pot actually, a wooden bowl. And this wooden bowl would produce food endlessly so that the Pandavas could be fed without becoming hungry or starving. And the mantra is Om Danya Lakshmi Namaha. Okay, coming back into stillness, my friends. Let's turn the right toes out. Let's heel toe in. We're going to come into Malasana here. And for Malasana, my friends, you can sit on a block here. Yogi squat here. And coming into your Abhaya Haridya Mudra. Here now, let's imagine our full belly here. We are visualizing the elephant Gaja Lakshmi, giver of the protector of cows and bulls, of animals that produce food and dairy and till the land for us. The elephant is also honoured as the signifier of authority, of royalty. Here, the myth is that Gajendra, the elephant, and Lakshmi would spend much time together in prayer and worship of Vishnu. But yet Gajendra, because Gajendra was large, he was slower at performing ritual and ceremony. And Vishnu, on observing Gajendra's lack of confidence and self-doubt and his sense that he could not maintain effort and pace with Lakshmi, beseeched Lakshmi to have compassion and empathy, so that Gajendra would not feel discouraged. And Lakshmi took on all the forms here. Now, let's come back down to the earth, my friends, and take a moment here. Open out the legs, keeping this V shape here. You can fold forward here, walk your hands forward. Now this depends on how much maneuverability you have in your spine and also in your hip flexors. So only go as far forward as feels comfortable for you. You can see I'm not coming very far forward. Sometimes what helps is to place a folded blanket underneath the tailbone. That can give you just a little bit more space in the hips. And Lakshmi, with grace and kindness, sought to support Gajendra by accepting all of the offerings that Gajendra made, by showing patience, by treating Gajendra with love and care and respect. And the lesson for us from this story is that we should treat all sentient beings with love, care and respect, that they all are part of the cycle of nature and life. Hands can be on the earth or holding your big toes here, my friends. And the mantra here is Om Gaja Lakshmiye Namaha. Om Gaja Lakshmiye Namaha. And here, my friends, we're going to come onto our knees. We're going to move into Ushtrasana, camel pose. So place your knees on your blanket and tuck your toes here for a moment. So let's come into this Vajrasana moment here. Come into Vrata Mudra. If you wish, you could do a lotus prayer wheel here. Closing your eyes, and let's take a moment here to meditate. We are connecting with Santana Lakshmi. Santana means legacy, offspring, progeny. It is connected to our roles and responsibilities as guardians, as protectors. It is how we honor our life story here, how we honor our ancestors, how we protect the earth for our descendants, both indirect and direct descendants. It is how we offer long life and health to all those who come after us. It's how we are guardians of the earth, guardians of our culture. Inhale, let's rise onto our knees here, untuck your toes. Draw in the navel here by engaging the Mula Bandh and the Uddiyana Bandh. Place your hands on your lower back, just above the sacrum here, at the sacrum here, and tuck in, draw the shoulder blades together and draw the elbows together. Lift the chin slightly. I am very careful with any back bends. So you go at your pace. If you are comfortable with Ustrasana, move straight into Ustrasana. If you wish to go slowly, let's reach back with the right fingers towards the right heel. You can tuck the toes here. Pelvis is reaching forward. Heart is reaching up. Gaze is at the corner of the room. This is Ardha Ustrasana, back to center. If you are in variation with both hands reaching back in Ustrasana, take care and move slowly out of it when you're ready. Let's reach back with the left hand to the left heel. Again, gentle here with our spine. And when you're ready, and only when you're ready, Bringing both hands back to the base of your spine and gently folding forward to bring the top of the crown down towards the earth. Wrap your hands around the heels here, coming into Shashangasana, hare pose. This really creates space along the spine as a counter pose to Uttanasana, so Shashangasana here. Veera or Deity Lakshmi is the Lakshmi of courage, of bravery, of valor, of confidence, of leadership. So let's take a moment here. Inhale, unfold your spine. We're going to rise up, coming up slowly, forward fold, and then unfurling the spine, one vertebra at a time. Veera Lakshmi, Deity Lakshmi, Om Deity Lakshmi Namaha. From here, my friends, we're going to move into chair pose or strong pose, as it's called, Utkatasana. So have your feet hip distance wide. Engage the Mulabandha Uddiyana Bandha. So drawing in the muscles to the midline. Let's bend into the knees and reach back with your tailbone. Hands here in Abhaya and Varata Mudra. Strong pose for the Veera manifestation of Lakshmi. It is said that a king worshipped Lakshmi with great devotion. He was one who was so devout. And Lakshmi and his kingdom was one in which all were joyful, lived life in bliss, lived in abundance. He was a generous king. And Lakshmi was impressed by the devotion of this king and the way that this Raja ruled over his land and his people. Here, my friends, let's straighten up. Take a moment here. Let's do a prayer wheel at the heart, reaching up over to the crown and then back down to the heart. And then we're going to move back into Veera, back into Utkatasana. This time, let's turn the gaze and heart over to the left. You can hook the right elbow over the left knee. Press the left palm into the right palm here. And so Lakshmi said to this king, there are 8 forms. You worship all 8 forms, but you are only allowed to keep one. I shall take the other 7 forms and leave you with one. And the king considered this very carefully, thinking, which form of Lakshmi shall be most helpful to me in service? And he decided to keep Veera Lakshmi to help him govern with strength, with courage, and with valor. Inhale back to center. Let's hook the left elbow over the right knee. Turn around so you can see me. And we're moving into Vidya Lakshmi. So we're almost there. Vidya Lakshmi. Vidya Lakshmi is the Lakshmi of knowledge, of the arts and sciences. Inhale back to center. Let's rise up. And from here, my friends, we're going to move into Garudasana, eagle pose. So let's ground down here, ready for Vidya Lakshmi, knowledge, coming to understand, coming to know, becoming wise. Let's ground down through the left foot here and come onto the ball of the right foot. Find your drishti, your focus, and wrap your right leg around your left leg, or keep that right toes on the earth here. And this could be your variation of Garudasana. If you wish, you can take your right arm over the left arm and wrap the hands around each other. Come into Garudasana here. And you can fold forward, or you can stay upright. Keep the right toes on the earth for balance. And as you balance here, think of how one becomes wise, how one becomes knowledgeable and enlightened. One studies, one researches, one unlocks the mind and potentiality of the mind through endeavour. And through that effort, one comes into knowing, comes into wisdom. 3 more breaths in Garudasana, my friends. And let's unwrap the legs. And keeping your arms in the variation you have them, let's ground down through the left foot and reach back with the right leg, parallel to the earth. Crown reaches forward, coming into this variation of Virabhadasana 3. Bend into the right knee, bring the right foot down to rest against the left. Rise up and unwrap the arms and take a moment here. Circling the arms. Perhaps you bend into your knees. Create that looseness, space. And we move into Vijaya Lakshmi. And Vijaya, so actually going back to Vidya Lakshmi. Vidya Lakshmi is the Lakshmi that you would invoke for transformation, for your spiritual transformation, for your personal transformation. Ground down through the right foot. We're moving into Garudasana on this side. Wrap that left leg over. Left toes can stay on the earth, or you can wrap them round the lower left leg. Make sure you have your drishti, your focus. Again, your option is to have a Baya Varada Mudra, or take the left arm over the right to come into eagle arms as well. And here again, my friends, option to stay upright, fold forward. Vijaya Mudra, Vijaya Lakshmi is the Lakshmi of success, of keeping hope, of optimism, of a emotional and mental resilience that leads to one continuing to make effort, continuing to make endeavour, that one finds joy and beauty in the small things, and that joy and beauty in the everyday reaffirms, validates that longer journey, that longer story that we may be on. Now, from here, my friends, let's unwrap the leg, reach back with the left leg coming parallel to the earth, crown reaches forward. Coming into our balance here, Virabhadasana 3. And then when you're ready, bring the left foot to meet the right, open out the arms, open out the heart, big circles here. Creating this fluidity of movement. And then let's do our prayer wheel here. And Om Shri Mahalakshmiye Namaha. Om Shri Mahalakshmiye Namaha. We have honoured all 8 forms of Lakshmi, Ashta Lakshmi. And let's heel toe in, come down to the earth, my friends. And let's go through our mantra again in a moment. So coming onto the earth, just making sure that you're comfortable, so your head's not on your dog bed, as mine is. hugging the knees here. Do a gentle roll in the back because we did the heart opener, Sthasana, which is also a back bend. So I would like to soothe my back. Let's come into Happy Baby Ananda Balasana. So take your peace fingers and wrap them around your big toes, or weave your arms through the middle of your legs and take hold of the outer edges of your feet. Ananda Balasana, Happy Baby. And then from here, my friends, let's come down to the earth for a short Shavasana. Cover yourself with a blanket. And as you make yourself comfortable for your Shavasana, I'll chant our mantra for Ashta Lakshmi, honouring one who is bedecked by lotus pearls and gems. So visualize your whole self here bedecked by pearls, gems, lotus flowers. One who is lustrous as fire, radiant as gold, resplendent as the sun, and calm as the moon. Jagamata, Jagannatha, Mother of the Universe. Eyes softly closed here. Om Shri Mahalakshmiye Namaha. Om Shri Mahalakshmiye Namaha. Om Shri Mahalakshmiye Namaha. Om Dana Lakshmi Namaha. Om Danya Lakshmi Namaha. Om Gaja Lakshmi Namaha. Om Santana Lakshmi Namaha. Om Darya Lakshmi Namaha. Om Vidya Lakshmi Namaha. Om Jaya Lakshmi Namaha. Om Maha Lakshmi Namaha. Om. And you may stay here in Shavasana, or if you wish to rise up, you can pause the video here, and then when you're ready to rise up, and coming into your Sukhasana, and we'll chant the mantra again to close our practice, our sadhana for Diwali in honor of Lakshmi. Om Mahalakshmiye Namaha. Om Mahalakshmiye Namaha. Om Mahalakshmiye Namaha. Om Dana Lakshmi Namaha. Om Danya Lakshmi Namaha. Om Gaja Lakshmi Namaha. Om Santana Lakshmi Namaha. Om Darya Lakshmi Namaha. Om Vidya Lakshmi Namaha. Om Jaya Lakshmi Namaha. Om Mahalakshmi Namaha. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Dhanyavad, my friends. Dhanyavad, Dhanyavad. And happy Diwali.